this. Look at this. We back. We back. You know it. We missed you. We missed you last week. It was a long week, a long time since we've been on here at this Crucible TV, but we're back. And we got somebody with us. Look at this guy back here.
How we doing, team?
Look at that guy.
Good?
Got Jesse back there, rocking and rolling.
Boom.
This guy's birthday, if you hold on tight, we're going to be doing a birthday song here before too long.
I love
it. Jesse's going to lead us in on the birthday song.
I love it.
So today, be sure to pop in, say, hey, this is where I'm watching from. We love knowing who's watching. Sometimes it doesn't always pop up to say like who's actually watching. So make sure that you pop in and let us know
what's happening.
So, Kelsey, you might be getting your mind right.
Get your mind right.
Anyways, here we go. So here we go. We're going to dive right into it because we got a lot to cover and not a lot of time. Got a lot to cover, not a lot of time. So, hey, snap your band, buckle up, get you a little bit of butt glue, right? And we're gonna soak it in, and we're gonna stick it to the seats, and we're gonna get to learning. So, what we're going over today is our top takeaways. Our top takeaways from our Orlando trip to Perform Better. Now, what in the world is Perform Better? Perform Better is an amazing company. They do a lot of equipment sales and stuff like that, but one of the biggest things that they do also is they hold these summits. And we're a big believer in you got to surround yourself with great people. Now, one of the things that they do is they set these summits up, and they bring some of the best strength and conditioning coaches, mobility experts, nutrition, life coaching. They bring some of the best in the world, best in the industry who are out there actually doing it. Not like the social media influencer that with like 3 million followers. No, these are the guys that are actually doing it. Like Drew Brees' Darren Sproles trainer. You've got other guys that are working with the Toronto Blue Jays.
Mark Wahlberg's trainer.
Like these are people that are actually doing it in the trenches, not just celebrities, right? So that's who we decided, hey, we want to go listen to these guys. We want to surround ourselves with these people.
Let's learn from the best.
Let's learn from the best.
Go.
And so that we can perform better. So we can perform better. And that's who puts it on. So be sure. Go ahead. Did you say something?
Great people at Perform Better.
Great people.
Like not only just a world-class brand where you can, get some of the best equipment, but some of the best world-class people. I would have to agree.
Amen. So, yeah, we got to.
They treat us really well there.
They treat us well. We got to ride back on the plane back with them, so that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I got to hang out with them. So they.
Shout out to Gerard.
Gerard,
big
G-Money. G-Money, if you're watching this.
G-Money.
You're the man. You're the man. He's always hooking us up, taking care of us, and we appreciate you in massive ways. We actually have our computer set up, sitting on some Perform Better boxes right now. We're high speed. So
get some med balls right behind you.
Right there.
Right.
So if you have any questions, be sure to pipe them in. We got Coach Joey's Instagram going.
Lots of people.
We got
on today.
Facebook going. We got
lots of people.
Crucible Instagram going. Hey, be sure to pop your questions in. We are more than happy. But again, here we go. We're getting right to it. No more talky from us. Yappy. Our first big takeaway from Florida, Orlando.
Man, this is the best one, I think.
It might be the best one. Biggest takeaway that we had. It rains a lot in Florida.
Ooh.
Rains a lot in Florida.
The liquid sunshine state.
Liquid sunshine.
The liquid sunshine
It rained.
state.
Funny story. We were all on the way to go get something to eat, and we're walking, and all of a sudden the heavens opened up, and it was just a downpour, an absolute downpour, as we're trying to run from tree cover to tree cover, and we finally found this nice little cover.
It's like a bus stop.
Yeah,
little piece of shelter that fits one person.
And when he says little, he means little.
Trying to fit all three of us under there.
It was unbelievable.
Just imagine the three of us.
It was awesome. We were this, all fighting to get dry.
Long story short,
nobody was dry.
We didn't stay.
Nobody stayed dry.
We didn't stay dry.
Long story short, nobody stayed dry. But that's okay. It made for a good story. You got to soak those moments in. So, takeaway number one: rains a lot. All of a sudden in Orlando.
Yes, sir.
Boom. There we go. Number two takeaway: how important it is to get away. Right? So often we'll be going through school, or we'll be going to work, or we'll be just in that everyday grind. And you just get caught up in those everyday kind of going through the motions, right?
Those everyday tasks.
And it's I have to do this again. It's such a beautiful thing to be able to get away out of the trenches, right? We're training in the trenches to climb out and get some fresh air. what were some of your like favorite things about getting away?
I think one of mine is, not only just learning from some of the best people, but being able to just sit there, by the pool or in the lobby and just not have to worry about, like, it's just me and my thoughts, and like just getting them down on paper. Yeah. And it makes your mind just open up so many more opportunities, I feel like, because it's really easy to get caught up in those, oh, I got to do laundry today. I got to go to work today. I got to do dishes,
Yeah.
And you don't ever expand your horizons.
Yeah, absolutely. Different places make you think differently.
Yes.
Right?
Different thoughts and different perspectives help you think differently too. So really taking advantage of all these opportunities to learn, hearing about, some of the world class, some of the best in the world here, how they do it. And then, like Joe said, sitting by the pool and just really getting those thoughts down on paper was huge. And
absolutely.
Then also, I got to say, last day, just before the last downpour hit us, there was some good sunshine. You know how we always talk about mellow yellow time.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Joe? How good did it feel to just jump into that nice hotel pool there?
Felt good. Felt good.
Until we had to get out because it was going to rain.
Because it was going to rain again.
They kicked us out of the
It was going to rain.
Kicked us out. And then the sunburn I got because I didn't prepare
Yes.
for that. But hey, getting away and getting out of that monotony, you gotta shake it up. You gotta think differently. That's part of the reason why I'm in Todd Durkin's mastermind, and twice a year we get together. We get together out in San Diego once a year, and then we go out into the mountains once a year. And it's one of those things where you just think differently in different areas. That's why on vacation you just think differently. You can breathe differently. You can relax differently. It's just different places make you feel a little bit more inspired.
Yep.
And that it's so important to get away. And it just reinforced. And I felt extremely blessed that we're in a spot that we could all go down together. Like, how awesome was that? It's such a good team building thing for us. So getting away together was
Got some good
awesome
stuff coming, Crucible fam.
Yep. Cool. There we go. You want number three? Number three takeaway?
Ooh, number 3. Jesse, this is probably your favorite one. Number 3 takeaway, and it's a big training myth that's out there. There's no such thing as overtraining. Everybody always says, I don't want to train in season because I might overtrain. Well, there's no such thing as overtraining. There's only such thing as under-recovering, and we take, and it, from my experiences, I was one of those guys that trained at a really high level in college and at the professional level, but my recovery wasn't at that same point. And guess what happened? Injuries.
Boom.
Knee surgery.
Knee.
So now I don't take that recovery for granted like I used to.
Yeah.
Still work out hard, but I had to amp up my recovery to a world-class level.
Absolutely.
And guys, recovering is such an important part here, but it's also very simple, okay? 2 things you can do to amp up your recovery today. Get good sleep and get good nutrition. It's that simple. You do that, you're already putting yourself in a good position to succeed right there.
How much sleep should somebody be getting?
I'd say at least about
8 hours,
8 hours
8
a
hours?
night. 8 hours a night. I know it's tough sometimes with school schedules and things like that, but prioritize your sleep. Make sure you're eating breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right there. That's crazy talk.
How many athletes do we get sometimes that come in and they're like, "What'd you have for breakfast?" An apple.
I've seen more athletes have to hurl up little chunks in a workout because they didn't eat before coming in.
Yeah.
Make sure you're fueling your body. And then also too, one little thing, recovery is work. You know what I mean? Recovery is work. A lot of people think recovery is just, I'm just gonna lay all day, just sleep the day away. That's my rest recovery day. No, recovery is foam rolling. It's taking that time to make sure you're ready to go. So
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. There we go.
Got it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think that's exactly what it is. So many people think that recovery is just
lay
I'm taking
around.
a day off.
Yeah,
I'm
just lay
watching
around.
Netflix all day. No, we ain't just watching Netflix. We ain't letting our brain go to mush. No, we got to be active. We got to be doing something. There's a reason why all these colleges and these big-time D1 sports teams are putting multi-million-dollar recovery rooms in. Like, they're going to the next level when it comes to recovery. So that's one of the things, and maybe give us some feedback on this. I need some feedback from you guys. Be sure to comment in or shoot us an email. We're considering putting together some recovery options, like some recovery programs for you, recovery classes for you. So that way, in season, you're still getting what you need. You're putting the work in the way that you need it to, because so many people don't understand what recovery truly is. So we said, hey, you know what? This is an opportunity that we can help you grow and help you get better. So if that's something you would want, boom, 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 hey, a recovery program that you could come in and do with us, let us know, because I think that really is that thing that separates the good athlete from the great one. It's those little things.
Yep. How many games does a Major League Baseball team play?
162. But then plus spring training, which is another what? 20 games? 30 games,
yeah.
Plus if you make the playoffs, you go all the way.
Do you think those guys don't train during season?
They have to. They have to.
You know how many times they train?
Every day.
Three, 4, or 5 times a week.
And
but their recovery is up there with.
Well, and that's why I said every day, because their training includes recovery.
Yes.
See, it's not just working out. Working out is one thing, but training is a completely different thing. Mm-hmm. Training includes recovery.
Yes,
right?
sir.
So that's where we try to not just give people workouts here at Crucible, that we give them training programs, because training includes that and then some, that mindset, that recovery aspect, that eating aspect. And let me tell you this, so many athletes are coming in saying, hey, I need to gain some weight. I need to get big, right? But they don't eat. They don't eat.
They don't eat.
Got to eat like it's your job.
They don't
That's
sleep.
part of it.
Max equals gas.
Part of the recovery.
They don't sleep. They're on Fortnite and all.
No, that's dying. That's dead. That's dead.
Apex.
They're Apex now.
Apex.
Something else out there. Another distraction. So absolutely. So that's one of the biggest training myths out there. That was kind of like a big aha moment for us all. I think it was like, you know what? I completely agree. You got somebody talking to you up there. What you got?
Breakfast, the most important meal for an athlete, and need to sleep a snap during the day.
A nap, I'm assuming. A
nap, yeah. These two things will make a huge difference. Absolutely. Coach C. Taylor requested me in the live video.
Man, Coach Corey Taylor, that's a guy right there. If we had a way to like get you all the way across, Corey, we'd hit you in here. But I can't get you on this one too.
What's up, baby?
Corey Taylor. Hey,
I love it.
That's another guy right there. That guy's got some world-class info. He knows. You know what? We should set up I'm going to message you, Corey, and we're going to set something up, and we're going to be able to bring you on live. Let's set up a meeting.
Yes,
I want to get you in. Let's collaborate on something, all right?
Yeah, we would invite him, but we don't have all the...
We can't get you on all of them.
We got 3 feeds going right now, baby.
Boom. Let's sync it up. Sound good, Corey? Give me a thumbs up if you like that.
Thumbs up, baby.
Let's sync it up. I'll be in contact with you. World-class coach. We're going to bring it to you. We're going to bring you some world-class information from Coach Corey Taylor, that guy right there. Mindset, former
from Kentucky, I think.
From Kentucky,
right?
former NFL, crushing people. No doubt, for a
baby.
living.
I love it.
That guy crushed people for a living. That's right. Yeah, he'll bring some knowledge bombs to you. So there we go. Boom. Number 3, training myth. Boom. Smash. Gone. Mindset's everything.
Number 4, Coach Ryan. What do you got, baby?
This is one. Dana Santos.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. She works a lot with. What's she doing back?
She's with the Rays.
Wait, what's Jesse doing back? Are you breathing? Breathing. That was our big takeaway. This is one of my big takeaways. Breathing. Do you know how many times a day you breathe? Between 18 and 22,000 times a day. 18 and 22,000 times a day. So if we're not breathing right, man.
Tough to perform at a high level.
It's going to be tough to perform. We're going to get all jacked up in here, right? So just the importance of breath and just how powerful just slowing down to speed up, right? Slow down in through those noses, feel those ribs expand, and then exhaling through that mouth. And I'll tell you, it was such an amazing thing. We did, it was kind of like some voodoo magic.
It was awesome.
Joey and I got into this program with Dana, who works with a bunch of Major League Baseball teams. So I was like, what? I want to hear. She was working on some pitchers. And I'm like, well, I was a pitcher. I got a jacked up little shoulder up here. How can we get a little bit better? And she took us through the stuff. Joey was helping me like breathe.
She put you in this position.
Doing all this stuff. And all of a sudden I went, my internal rotation, like if I'm normally here, it was like, bleh. Like I was like, what? Like,
after like 6 breaths.
Yeah, it was like some voodoo magic stuff. And now, I don't own that movement yet, just like she says, but just the power of breath and the power of how just, if we're up here, we're going to be getting super, super tight. So if you got some of this tightness up here, slow it down. Let's breathe a little bit. Such an awesome thing. We got a question over here. Boom. I got to switch to IG to get my answer question. Boom. Gorilla Mike, what you got? I don't even see.
Oh, that might be him right there.
I don't even see
Michael
a
B.
question. Oh man. Oh, it didn't scroll. It didn't scroll. My B didn't scroll. What you got?
What's he got?
If I don't have time to have a real breakfast plus the space of time needed to digest before intense training, I would have to be up at 3 a.m. Good. Get up at 3 then. No. What do you got? I eat breakfast, but after I train, usually a carb mini meal. Yeah, no, I think that's right on track.
You know what somebody can do too, Coach Ryan? They're
part of that recovery.
They can get some protein in their life. You know, they can get that casein protein in, that slow digestive protein overnight.
Yep.
That way their body's getting fueled while they're sleeping.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, because I think a lot of people just go with a whey protein, just a real fast, like quick hit after workout.
Yeah.
But they can get the casein in.
Casein, it's going to fuel you overnight. So there's two different kinds of protein. I mean, there's a bunch of different kinds of protein out there now, but whey and casein are the two kind of main ones that a lot of our athletes will use. And the whey is good for like right after a workout, boom, get it in. It's going to digest real quickly. The casein's a longer, slower digesting protein, like Joey was saying. So if you take that overnight, it's going to help kind of release overnight, digest overnight. We're going to be rocking and rolling with that. You got somebody up there hitting you up with something?
Yeah, he respects and admires our dedication to bring kids to a high level of competition.
I love it.
That's what we're here for.
High level of competition, but not even just competition in their sport.
Hey, thanks for the happy birthday.
You know, it's
Gwen, thanks for the happy
oh,
birthday.
there we go.
Love it.
You know, it's not even just for the sport. It's that
yes, sir. Casein
life
before
kind of
bed.
thing. Yeah, casein right before bed. It's that. How do you compete at a high level in life? Like the majority of people that we train are not going to play my professional sports. Like that's just the way it is, right? So how do we get them ready for that next thing? How do we get them ready to be a great husband or a great wife or a great father, a great mother? How do we get them ready to be a great employee or business owner or whatever it is? Like it's those next level things. So
Fire breathing dragon.
How do I go? Now we got another happy birthday.
Yes, thank you.
Jesse's going to be singing happy birthday for him here in just a second. So hold on tight.
Love it.
Hold on tight. So did that answer your question, Mike? Feel free to message me, DM us for any other questions. Yeah, casein right before bed. That'll give you something to chew on overnight that your body will like start sucking it up.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. It's yummy.
So that'll give it some good food there. But I like it. Great question. Great question. Again, keep popping in questions on IG. On Facebook, I'm going to keep scrolling if you see me do this. So so boom, there you go. So number one, rains a lot in Florida. 2, how important getting away is. 3, the training myth. There's no such thing as overtraining, just under recovering. And then number 4, power of breath. We do it 20,000 times a day. We need to make sure we're slowing down and truly breathing the right way. So, boom. Number 5, the power of a live event. There is nothing like going to a live event. If you've never been to a seminar or for something in your work or just going to a concert or whatever it is, the way it makes you feel, the way that you can
different than just watching it
absolutely
on a YouTube video or something like that.
It is. It's like YouTube is great. Watch it, Instagram Live, Facebook Live. This is awesome. Like there's so much good stuff that we can do here, right? But there's something different about being in that live event
and experiencing
it. And experience. That's an absolutely great word. Experiencing it and being able to rub shoulders with people who are going to level you up, right? You can build that relationship. I can kind of build a connection. Yeah, I can build a connection with you guys here, right? But it's different when I can look into your eyes and I can feel you, right? And that's what we want to see and we want to do. So I'm going to encourage you guys, if you ever have the opportunity, go to a live event. Go somewhere.
Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself.
Man, invest in yourself. That's the one thing that you can't ever do enough of. Instead of that Netflix monthly price or that cable monthly price or whatever, put that money towards you going somewhere. I don't even know what that costs a month.
Getting you that next level.
But you put that money away and go to a seminar somewhere. Like
the next level funds.
Right there. Yeah, here you go. That next level fun. That's what we like. It's all about going out, and you can level up who you're around. We always talk about you're the average of the 5 people you hang out with most. Who are they? Who are the relationships you're building? If you want to level up, like I love Rocky Balboa. Okay, I love some Rocky, and he talks about in Rocky in the number 1. He's like, hey, you wanna hang out with yo-yo people, like yo-yo friends? You're gonna be a yo-yo. You're like, but
don't be a yo-yo.
Don't be a yo-yo, right? You wanna be a millionaire? I guarantee if you started hanging out with millionaires, you're going to start doing millionaire things. You want us to be strong? You're going to hang out with strong people. You're going to start doing what strong people do. You know, average of the 5 people you hang out with most.
Absolutely.
True. So go to a live event. Build some relationships up. Boom. Here we go. Anything else?
What we got?
Boom. Here we go. Sabrina, what's happening? I see you popping on. Good to see you. Number 6. This was a good one. A guy from a guy named Alan Cosgrove, and it fits perfectly in with our Cherish the Challenge mindset, right? We're all about Cherish the Challenge. That is the lifeblood of what we do here, right? Be excited about the lifestyle. Be excited for those challenges, right? Be amped up about it. Challenges are there to help us grow, to help us get better, right? But so often we get faced with challenges that, like, holy smokes, I don't even know how to deal with this. Like,
I don't even know how to start.
Yeah, like snap a band. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for it, but I don't know what to do. So Alan said, hey, simple. Just chunk it down. Just chunk it down.
Break it up into pieces.
Break it up into pieces. Start small and take that first small step. Like, talk about like your knee rehab.
Oof.
Like, were you just like running again, or
No,
what did they have you doing?
So the first thing I had to do, like, I had no range of motion. I had to stay in a straight leg brace for 6 weeks. I wasn't doing anything, but I was. You know, that was part of that first step, is just being disciplined enough to not get up and put weight on it. Because I couldn't put weight on my leg for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I had to let all that new cartilage and stuff settle, and that way it, you know, didn't get all jacked up again. But, you know, just that first step. And then after, guess what they did? They gave me another little step to conquer. And then another little step, and then another little step.
Absolutely.
And that's how, especially with Major League Baseball players or any level baseball player, when they get Tommy John, they have, okay, step number 1, here it is. Step number 2, here it is.
Absolutely.
Here it is. You know what I mean? Because it is overwhelming. Crap, I got Tommy John surgery, and I got to pitch in 9 months.
Yeah.
A little overwhelming.
Absolutely.
You know, but as long as we break it down into those little pieces, it's much easier mentally to attack it.
Yeah. Something that Jesse could talk about, and I think rugby has it like figured out with this. Like, every time they start going, they call it a phase, right, Jesse? They, like, it's broken down into phases, right?
Breakdown is a different phase.
Yeah.
And think about it too, but any sport that you play, guys, whether it's a season, let's just say, I think Coach Bonner said it the best, is how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. You know what I mean? So take it one game at a time, one play at a time. You know, that's just that's about being present in the moment. You know? And I think that's big. And that's a lesson that, you know, we're talking about, you know, being next level, not just on the field, guys, but, you know, outside of our sports too.
Yeah, Mike.
You know what I mean? We can take that one bite at a time into our daily life, our daily activities. It could be something as simple as cleaning your room. You know what I mean? If you got a crazy room with a bunch of stuff out there. You
clean your room, baby.
Clean that room.
Clean your room.
It could be something as simple as like, all right, I'm going to just clean this part of my room right now, and then I'm going to get to that part later.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Gorilla Mike, love it. When coaches invest in themselves, they're investing in all of their team and clients. That's so true.
Amen.
So true.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, we only
Let's
got
go.
like 5 minutes left.
Ooh,
5 minutes left.
More.
So we got 2 more, 5 minutes, 2 more. But I think that was right on point, Jesse. Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. Boom.
Love
one
rugby.
bite at a time.
Love rugby. Baseball, 1 inning at a time.
One
pitch at a time.
Let's go.
Win the pitch.
I love it. Boom. Here we go. Point number 7. Number 7? Yeah, number 7.
Number 7.
Here we go. So this comes from my mentor, Todd Durkin. And he's got a saying that I've always loved. I've got a shirt with it on, and it rings so true to our life, and it sinks into that Cherish the Challenge mindset so much. He always says, live a life worth telling a story about. And he was going through, talking about, he just had a knee replacement, and he was going through his story. And for me, it really kind of reinforced the idea, like, we had a crazy year last year, right? Everybody knows that, right? Like a crazy year, full of adversity, full of challenge, right? But that adversity is what allows us to be able to sit here and say, hey, Cherish the Challenge works, right? They always tell you, your test becomes your testimony. Your test becomes your testimony. So if you're facing a challenge, I'm going to say it's not happening to you, but it's happening for you. That's going to be the way that you can connect with somebody.
We're going to get something from it.
Absolutely. We're going to get something from this challenge. Like Joey had a bummed up knee. He can empathize with people who have bummed up knees. I know how to help you get stronger. I was never the biggest, strongest guy. I was always the littlest one telling everybody, hey, you're not good enough. Like, you can't do this. Like, don't even try. Like, that was my story. But that's why I can now talk to kids and parents and people and say, hey, I know what it's like being told you're not good enough or you can't do something. That was a huge test for me. Still is. Like, I still get people telling me that, saying, hey, good luck with the business. You know, mine failed. Good luck with yours. Well, okay, so what? Like, that's part of my story, and that's part of why we do this, so that we can teach you and coach you. And
it's not all sunshine and rainbows.
It ain't all sunshine and rainbows.
As Rocky said.
A lot of Rocky quotes today. We're fired up with the Rocky quotes.
It'll
but it
beat you
is.
to your knees and leave you there permanently if you let it.
You ain't letting it.
I'm going to.
Let's go get some curls. But it is. It's part of that. Your life, live a life worth telling a story about. No life or no story that you want to listen to is just like even keeled, good sunshine and rainbows all the time. It has the ups and downs. And I think that is part about what that quote's all about. Live a life worth telling a story about. How do you deal with those ups and downs? So, you know, that's part of that story. Now, change is going to come. Adversity is going to come. And this is kind of like an add-on to that quote, and it came from Todd again. You can either choose change or change is going to choose you. You choose change or change is going to choose you. So I'm going to challenge you right now. What is something in your life that you need to change, that you've got to change? Maybe it's somebody that you're hanging out with. Maybe it's how you're eating, how you're sleeping or not sleeping.
Maybe
right?
a habit you have.
What's a habit you need to get rid of, or a habit you need to add, right? You eat bad for a long time, bad things are going to happen, and change is going to happen to you, right? Change is going to happen to you. So you want to make sure that you don't wait until you have to go get stents in your heart. Like, let's start cleaning that stuff up now. You might not see it going on. Choose the change now, right? We kind of had change forced on us coming here, right? We could have chosen to leave earlier, but we kind of got pushed in a way that we weren't expecting. Change chose us. That's why we can say.
But that happened for us.
Oh, but it happened for us. Absolutely, 100%.
Didn't happen to us.
100%.
Piggybacking on those changes, right? Sometimes making a change can be a really hard choice. But something that was big too from TD's talk was hard choices equals easy life versus easy choices equals hard life.
Yes, sir.
You know? So think about it. You know, if I'm gonna say, oh, I'm gonna sleep in this morning, that would be nice and easy. That'd be pretty easy, right? I'm gonna sleep in.
Do the easy
maybe
decision.
just watch Netflix all day. You're stuck. You're stuck. That's a hard life right there. But is it hard choice? I'm gonna get up this morning. I'm gonna get to the gym early. I'm gonna get my work in because I have a goal to take it to that next level. That's that life that you're looking for. That's where you're at the valley, climbing to get to the top of the mountain. That's what TD says too. So
how powerful though is like talking about the change thing, just the self-talk part. You know, like I'll wait till tomorrow to do that. I'll wait till tomorrow tomorrow's going to be a better day for that. But like, it's not just about that one task that we're saying that to. That's going to be a habit that you're going to start developing.
Absolutely.
You know, like you're going to make that choice of choosing not to do something because you just might not feel like it. You might be tired. You know, but we have to be intentional with those decisions.
I'll tell you right now, making decisions based on emotion is hardly ever a great way to make decisions, right? If we're just going off by like there are times that you got to trust your gut. I truly believe that. But if we're just purely going off of emotion of how I feel, probably going to get in some bad situations. And we don't like that. Hey, appreciate that, Mike. Absolutely.
Yeah, Mike's on it, baby.
I love it. Mike, you're great.
Mike's on it.
Bridget, what are you doing on here? You should be working out, Bridget. Get your mind right.
Bicep curls.
Get your mind right. Get some bicep curls going. All right, and here we go. Final thing, because we have -1 minute to go.
Oh, no.
A little and then some. That's all right. We're trying to be good about your time. We don't want to be on here for like 10 hours. Now, if you want to stay on for 10. No, here we go. Boom. Number 8, our last one. How important culture is. And my challenge, it wasn't necessarily, it was for our business. And this is part of our culture, is doing this and wanting to serve unconditionally and just love you guys in every single way that we can. But culture starts at home.
Mm-hmm.
Culture starts at home. How's your culture at home? Right? And that one kind of hit hard. And it hit especially hard for me because you're just married. I have just a brand new kid. She's just 3 months old. I don't know, like tomorrow or something like that. Like, it's crazy, right? And I'm just sitting here thinking, like, how am I serving my family?
Mm-hmm.
What's my culture like at home? Is it going to be a culture where I'm bringing her up in a way that I'm happy? Or can I do better? Like, if we just keep doing the things the way we are right now, is she going to grow up the way that I hope she does? And it was a really good way for me to sit back and say, I'm going to have to model these things that I want her to be able to do. Am I doing them right now? Am I just being average somewhere? Or am I doing things that going to inspire greatness and inspire a servant-minded attitude in other people? So
giving them your and then some.
Yeah.
Not just in here.
Absolutely.
And that was one thing for me too when I first started training athletes.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. You're beat to death every day because you're just pouring so much into these athletes and these parents.
Yeah.
When you get home, it's really easy to just sit there and kind of be a zombie. And I think a lot of people are guilty of that.
Yeah.
And they don't have that connection because what's it so easy to do now? Sit on the couch. We're right beside each other, and we're not even present where we're at.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I think that's so much part of that culture is like, what's it? What is it? Like what's
your family stand for?
Yeah.
What's your mission?
values?
What's your mission statement?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Business has a mission statement. What's the family mission statement?
I think that goes to the cherish the challenge lifestyle too, though. Right? It's
Amen.
not just the cherish the challenge lifestyle. Isn't just in here, guys. It's outside of here. So it's at home. It's at your job. It's you go out to Chipotle with your friends. You're living that. Chipotle. Oh man, it's Chipotle.
Oh, you're hungry, aren't you?
But you get what I'm saying, guys? You're always wearing that cherish the challenge lifestyle. Not wearing it, you're living it. It's inside you. So.
Amen. And that was it. So there's our 8 top takeaways. We have way more, but again, we had to compress this into 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do an episode 2.0 if you want it.
From Crucible 2.0.
There we go. Yeah, from 2.0. Yeah, so if you have any questions, be sure to pop them in right now. We'd love to answer any questions you have, just like Mike was talking about nutrition and that casein protein. That was awesome. So, boom, here's again, if you're just watching this, be sure to go back to the beginning of this, rewatch it. We're going to post it up on Facebook. We're going to post it up on YouTube. We're going to put it out in our email list. So if you want to be part of our email list, just message on here, say, hey, add me to the email list, and we'll try to connect with you. So here we go. Number 1, it rains a lot in Florida. Biggest takeaway, it rains a lot. Boom. Number 2, how important getting away is. Got to change your scenery, change your mindset. 3, biggest training myth, there's no such thing as overtraining, just under-recovering.
Get your recovery on.
Get your recovery on. 4, how important breath is. We do it 18 to 22,000 times a day. We better be we talk about getting our mind right. We got to get our breath right.
Get your breathing right.
Get your breath right.
Get your breathing right.
Number 5, the power of a live event and surrounding yourself with world-class people. If you want to level up in life, in business, in relationships, in friendships, in nutrition, whatever it is,
level it up.
Find people who are better than you at it. If you're the smartest person in the room, you're doing it wrong. Get around other people that are going to level you up. Get around other people that are going to level you up. Number 6, if you got a big issue, big challenge, boom, snap your band, and then chunk it down. Small baby steps, just like surgery, recovery. They're not just having you sprint right away off of that knee replacement. It's, hey, little PT, just like straightening the leg. Let it bend, straighten, let it bend. Little things.
Ice it.
Yeah, ice it. Chunk it down, chunk it down. Boom. Number 7, live a life worth telling a story about. Thank you, Todd Durkin, for that one. Live a life worth telling a story about. Hey, it's going to have some ups and downs. No great story just lives up high, right? That's a boring story. Oh, lived, was born with a whole bunch of stuff. Nothing ever happened. Died with a bunch of stuff. Boring story. You got to have the ups and downs. Challenge yourself. Get yourself out of that comfort zone. Take those leaps when you can. And live that life we're telling a story about it. Lean into those challenges. Grow. And then number 8, how important culture is. And most importantly, how your culture at home is. start at home. Protect this house. Under Armour, baby. Protect this house.
Brahma Bull, baby.
Right, boom, there he is. Right?
Yeah, this Brahma Bull looks good with the Crucible
It does.
logo.
It does. Hey,
I might have to message Rob
Yeah,
on Instagram.
we'll see if we can get him in
Actually,
here.
he's watching. I think.
Is he? Oh, hey, what's happening, Rock?
What's happening,
I see
Rock?
You. I see you. Yeah, what's happening, Dwayne? I just call him Dwayne.
Oh yeah, you call him Dwayne.
You know,
I
you
call
know.
him DJ.
Yeah, we go way back. We go
DJ.
way back. Me and Dwayne. So there you go. Those are our top 8 ways. Again, if you're just popping on, just watching this, go back, rewatch it.
Yes,
Just
please go back through.
It might be 35 minutes. Chunk it down. Listen to it on the road. Don't watch us. I mean, we're really good looking to look at.
Make sure you drive. Watch the road, baby.
Watch the road, but listen to it. Drive safely. But hey, 35 minutes is maybe some life changing. There might have been just one little nugget in here that can be a life changing thing for you, and that's what it's all about. Finding those little things.
Yeah.
Any final comments, guys? Any final things?
Yeah, there is one final comment.
All right, we're gonna go. I'm just kidding. Go ahead. I'm just kidding.
One final comment here. Coach Joey's birthday. I need you guys singing that.
Oh,
Here we go.
Here we
Here we go. I need you to sing it when you're right.
Ready? Here we go. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Oh, wait. All our viewers are leaving. All right, we'll end it there. All our viewers are leaving. So you understand. You understand. We're not world-class singers. You want to be a world-class singer? Get around other world-class singers.
Oh,
Learn
yeah.
what they do. There we go. Level up. Power of a lot.
Level up, baby.
Boom.
Let's
Boom.
go.
There we go. Patty.
Have a great day.
Boom. All right, guys. Sean, happy birthday to you.
Thank you,
I
Sean.
love it. Y'all are awesome.
You guys
hey,
are awesome.
Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Mhm.
Hey, go out there. Get to cherishing that
June
challenge.
14th, Flag Day. Let's go.
Boom. There we go. Love you guys. Have a great one.
See ya.